motherboard went on the fridge, so it doesn't cool. And they're like, "Oh yeah, it'd be like 2 months before we can get that part in." Yeah. Where the fuck? Uh, yes. I am missing a character too. I need to. I am missing currently Mr. Wilmer. Wilmer is somehow not on my page right now. Oh no, there he is. But yeah, you didn't miss too much. They just play a couple festival games, basically. Now I can actually open up character sheets and whatnot properly. Because before I couldn't. Because for some reason my pop-up blocker was blocking these things from opening. Well, fuck you. Alright, so. Is everybody good? Wilmer, you good? I like how you answered my call comic and then instantly hung up. No, you're good. Alright, I will be right back. Gotta mute my mic. What the fuck? Hey, what's up, Nightlings? And welcome to the night's episode of Dungeons and Dragons, or whatever the fuck we're gonna call our group eventually. I hope everybody's having a swell and beautiful night slash day, whatever time it is for you amazing people out there. So we are missing 2 members tonight, but we decided that we're gonna continue since there's really not a huge amount of story elements that we're missing right now. We might get a little bit into the blunt of the story, but other than that, we're just gonna probably do festival games tonight and other shit like that. So, without further ado, we gotta go to our live screen here. My bird. Damn it. I keep losing this. Do I have to do it in like Windows mode? It should just pin it up top. Oh, 1 second. Having technical difficulties like I always end up doing. We'll just run it like this. There we go. Alright. So from last time we what the fuck did we do last time?
They swim. They lost. They ran.
Yeah, so after defeating what they know as a Reaper Banshee, the group continued back to Jagao, and after a night of drinking and people who have never drank before getting drunk, they wake up to a festival, and as the festival goes on, we have Kazul and Athea trying their luck against trying their stomach luck against eating some pies, resulting in them losing to a mainman named Ivan. Then we had Wilmer go in, try his mind with some trivia, which he flew through without even a second thought, where they met a older half elf, I believe he's a half elf, named Gassarde. And then after making friends with Gassarde, they ended up walking down to the dock with him, where they proceeded to, in a better sense, cheat their way to the race, but you had Wilmer, Kazul, and Athea race a half orc, a blue water. I don't even know how to say it. She's basically like a water avatar person. All race. Yes, thank you, Ganassi. All raced together, and Wilmer got the bright idea to sink himself to the bottom so he could walk without that much issue against the current, and then proceeded to take his, what was it, mage hand, I believe?
Yes, it was my mage hand.
Mage hand to pick up this sword out of the out of a post, or it was a javelin, and proceeded to not so cheat, but like definitely get the upper hand while everybody else was swimming. Which, as soon as they got done with that, they were attacked by a couple reef sharks, which Athea ended up befriending one of them, I believe. And it swam off, and then Kazul went with his spiritual weapon in like a face-to-face shark battle, basically, which ended up damaging the shark enough to make it not want to be in there. So after that, everybody's still soaking wet, kind of out of breath, sitting on the dock. And then we had Godwin open up a bread empire in the slums of Jagao. Getting kind of hounded from some guards because it seems that people are starting to hear what he's doing.
Just giving away bread, mate.
But with that, we will go back into God, you guys are in 3 different places. No, we will start with Mr. Fingers. What you do? What Mr. Fingers is currently sitting at the bar because festivals aren't really his thing. So what's going on in that bar?
Just trying to Get away from all the noise. Too many memories. Assuming they sell it. I know they sell ale here. Do they have anything caffeinated? Coffee?
Uh, yeah. They'll have some coffee just because they are a port town. It would probably not be grown here, but more of like an import.
Alright. How much?
Oh, god damn it. What's coffee prices in D&D?
To do it to you.
Let's see. Because
Imagine
it's
it's for free.
import, I'd say maybe a silver piece.
Alright. Keep it coming.
All right. Oh, I'm just making sure.
Do I even know where the others are?
That's fine. Make a perception check for me.
$18.
So, you hear as these two half orcs, a male and female, walk in. They're kind of discussing to each other. Did you hear that? There's some random guy in armor, like, giving out free bread to the children up north? And they just, like, talking back and forth, like, yeah, I can't believe they're allowing that. I heard he cleared out one of the bakeries of all their bread. So, from what you know, a big armored man that's kind of odd like that would probably be Godwin.
And they said on the north side,
Yeah.
the tavern that I'm in, I'm assuming it's not in the north. Center, south, west, east.
You are kind of in the center west side, and he's gonna be a little bit more north of you. If you just look around, if you go up north, you could find him fairly easy.
I currently got a cart. I'm just going down the street. Got like 7 kids in the cart. Just handing out bread to anyone.
Now, the rest of the group, you have no idea, because the last time you saw them, they were doing a trivia thing. But after that, you have zero idea.
Well, after putting 2 and 2 together, I just smile. In my mind, good on him. Money's meant to be spent. He's helping others.
All right.
Indeed. In the name of God. Even though I'm not going crazy.
Arrest it.
I almost heard his voice in my head, and I now have it.
You start putting 2 and 2 together, like, oh, this motherfucker. He's giving away bread.
Give children bread. Leave the religion out of it. Do good for good.
We're walking through the slums right now, dude.
Slums.
With a cart,
So-
giving all the malnourished kids bread.
Do you go and try to find Godwin?
I guess so. Down my coffee. If he's gone that way, he's looking bound to be in for a fight with somebody. I feel responsible for him.
All right.
Don't love that idea.
So, after about 15 or so minutes of kind of just trekking through, it does take you a little longer to get there because of your size.
Nah. I actually move at 30 speed.
Oh, really? You move at normal speed?
His feet just kick really fast.
Yeah, he's just fucking sprinting
I've
through.
got a spring in my boots.
Yeah.
All right. So, it takes you about 5 to 10 minutes to find him because he just has a trail of people following him. both young and kind of older, and
I don't.
you can see that he's kind of flanked from behind by a half orc female guard, and then another guard that you can't tell what it is.
I'm hanging back, seeing if there's any trouble that might be coming his way. Just kind of keeping an eye out, but not close enough for him to know.
All right.
Don't want him to get the wrong idea that I like him or something.
So that would put her here, and like you can see him, and you'd be like right around there.
Okay.
Godwin, are you doing anything, dude?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm standing up in the middle of this cart. I got these kids on either sides. We're just tearing up fucking bread. Just throwing into people, giving people loaves. If I see like any elderly, like people who can't walk, I'm gonna go try to do lay on hands. Try to do some like divine healing. I don't really say like God. I feel like I just say like the gods bless you. Like very like.
But is that something your character would say? Because he
mean,
doesn't.
He's got two guards on either side of him that already talked to me about the guy, you know.
I'd be
You could always refer to him as the Lord. Nobody needs to know which one.
Right, there you go. Just something very, he's like obviously aware that you get these guards trailing him. He's still doing his thing. I mean, like, he's got his cross on him, and like, and I'm also like wearing my like white robes over my armor, or, like the little cleric robes, so it's like, definitely people know, but I don't know. I'm not really saying like my God or anything. Just giving bread out.
All right.
I and the gods, do they look like they're looking for a fight, or are they just keeping an eye on him?
They're more keeping an eye on him. They don't. You can tell they're not trying to like stop what he's doing, but they're keeping an eye on him for some reason.
All right. Scanning the crowd, is there anybody? I got the impression from the orcs that walked into the tavern that what he was doing was somewhat frowned upon.
I wouldn't say.
In my general knowledge, whenever somebody tries to feed the poor and do something good, somebody's got a fucking problem with that.
Right. From what you can tell from the orcs or the half orcs that walked in, they don't really have a problem. Those two personally do not have a problem with it. They're just surprised that somebody was being so generous. And that the bakery they went to was completely out of bread. Because some guy in armor bought the whole fucking thing.
I let that dude retire, bro. That dude's fucking living life.
Not gonna ask how much it cost.
Not much, dude. It should have been more.
Yeah, it should have been more. But I was just saying because it's more of the slummy part.
Yeah.
He didn't charge as much.
Good on him. Alright, I just follow him for a little while. Make sure that nothing bad happens.
I will say make a perception check because you did ask like if you saw anything.
11.
You see a
I'm fast, but I am short.
you do see a figure kind of like dart into the alleyway. You can't make out anything about this figure, but you see something dart into the alleyway. Kind of like parallel to where Godwin is.
Alright. I guess I could go into that alleyway, investigate.
Alright, go ahead.
Natural 20.
So, as soon as you round that corner, you see a hooded figure standing there, like, on the edge, like, peeking on the other side of one of the building across from you. What do you roll? What kind of stat? Just right.
Investigation,
Investigation.
natural 20 plus 7. Can I possibly roll stealth to try to make sure he doesn't see me doing this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, 11.
All right. So while kind of briskly walking up to this alleyway, since it's a little farther away from you, you don't want to, or it's not that far away from you, but you still don't want whatever is lurking to get away. So you move fast, and you kind of kick the side of the wall while you're walking up there and trip a little bit. And the figure turns around and looks at you, and what you can see is a lighter blue female with, from what you can see, her hood is up, but what you can see is she has a little bit of like a horn sticking out, like two horns sticking out, and like a strip of black hair coming down the side of her face. From what you can tell, and it's a little hard to make out, but this looks like the same girl that helped you at the store. Are you watching porn over there, comic? What the fuck was that?
That was a Fall Guys hover video, but sure.
But yeah, it's the same girl that you helped, that you bought, or like.
I'm assuming she sees me.
Oh yeah. You kick the wall and she looks back and is like, oh shit.
Oh.
And then she kind of bolts off.
Ah, fuck. Ah. I'll follow.
All right, so she heads kind of the more eastern, away from where Godwin is. So if you
Oh shit.
What's up?
My arcane armor gives me advantage on stealth checks.
Okay, then re-roll it.
That would have been 16.
Okay, so you walk up and
Sorry about
no, you're good. And you get within about 10 feet of her, and your arm kind of scrapes against the wall a little bit, or like she hears like the squeaking of your arm a little bit, and she turns around, but you're a lot closer.
Does she see me specifically?
Yes, she turns around and can see you perfectly. You were too far away at first, so she had no idea who you were.
Okay. Same thing. She bought darts, I imagine.
She stands there for a second and looks at you.
Didn't imagine I'd see you here. What are you doing?
Just.
I mean, you no harm. I'm just curious. I keep bumping into you.
Oh, Ao and them said I could go look around the town after closing down the shop, and I saw the man that was on the stage with me, or on the getting sold like me. So I was kind of just watching what he was doing.
I was doing the same thing. He's rather foolish. For some reason I felt like he needed a second eye on him.
Yeah, and I still don't think people trust having a tiefling around, so I've been kind of trying to stay in the shadows.
I understand that. Being difficult is rather hard sometimes. Again, I meant you no harm. And, I was mostly just looking out for my friend. He's my friend. Shit.
She looks at
Just randomly smiles like, what?
she looks at you curiously, and then's like,
I'm not used to having many.
I hopefully have some people I can call friends now. It's it's good to have friends.
Only if you can trust them.
And she looks at you with like a sad smile. And she's like, I I agree with that. It's kind of why I was in that predicament.
People you trusted sold you, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like to be betrayed. Know even more what it's like to be sent away. So you're kind of in the rough area of town. Why?
Um, I mainly just want to check out what the commotion was, because
Well,
that town, the you're not you're not too far away from like where the the shop was, wherever it was, the Crooked Flower.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Crooked Flower. You're not too far away from that shop, but the commotion of everybody like what the hell is this guy doing? Like as they pass by, piqued her interest, and she wanted to see what was going on.
Just a good-hearted fool feeding the youth.
Come
Well,
get your bread.
well, we need more
Good
people.
lad. Just
We need
needs to work on his subtlety.
we need more people like him in the world.
I agree. As long as they talk less.
Aha. All you hear in the background. Get your bread. Get your bread.
Well, it is a rough area of town. Do you mind if I tag along? Make sure no harm comes to you.
That's fine.
Or were you going somewhere in particular?
I'm supposed to meet up with Ao and Galsarde eventually, but that's not for at least probably another hour or so.
Pardon me if I seem blunt. It just seems very peculiar that people who just met you would leave you alone at a shop so soon.
Well, so, and she gets like a little bit of a stern look on her face. I was supposed to be learning from Ivan how to run the shop, and he heard something about a meat pie eating contest, and before I could even say a word, he ran out the door and left me there alone. Ao is probably, from what I can tell from that woman, is probably gonna kill him.
I apologize if I came off as skeptical,
No,
incompetent, common in this world.
no, I completely understand. It's
And
a little weird from
surprised.
going from rags to working in a shop in less than 24 hours.
It's good luck. Eventually it has to tip the scales. Sounds like you've had a run of shit luck lately.
Well, it looks like it's somewhat getting better.
That's good. Well, if you don't mind, I can escort you around for the hour.
That's fine.
We can be oddballs together.
A dwarf and a tiefling. Sounds like a bad comedy.
No.
No,
No, a gnome and a tiefling. That sounds even worse than a bad comedy.
well, I get it a lot, the accent. Grew up in Hapaduke, but spent the majority of my life in Uthodurn. Guess the accent rubbed off.
I don't have my backstory written for this character yet. It's on the list of shit to get done. But basically, she tells you that from a young age, she was basically sold into slavery,
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of grown up shackled. So this is the
She-
first amount of freedom she's had in probably about 15 to 20 years.
She originally from Jorhas or Wildmount.
Motherfucker. Yeah, what the fuck was it? I believe it was Wildmount. I'll have to double check though.
So the water. Your accent sounds somewhat familiar. Either Portamale, Nicodranus.
She looks at you.
Zune.
She's like, it's been years, and I frankly don't even remember where I used to live. I just remember, like, it was always just called Wildmount. That's where we, like, hung around, and then we got on a ship and ended up over here.
Definitely a port city. If I had to guess, I would say Port Zune. Sounds about right.
Like I said, I'll have to take a look because this is supposed to be one of my, like, actual characters I use, so I have to get, like, the backstory fully. So it was,
I'm totally pulling it out of my ass right now. So
yeah, so am I, and it's difficult to combat it.
How many fucking people I got around the bread?
You got about 15 kids and about 10 adults and about 2 or 3 elderly people.
Nice. Okay, well, we get the elders. They get to sit in the cart. If they're coming along. If they're walking, they're riding in the cart.
All right.
And then eventually, I'm gonna shut this fucking bread empire down. I'm just gonna let the kids just start throwing all the rest of it out. I give like each of the kids 5 silver.
All right. So there's about, how many kids did I just say? There's about 15 to 20.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. That's
7.5 gold.
yep. So as you're sitting there, oh, go ahead.
I gave him 20. He's burning through it fast.
All right.
Nah, dude. I got 100 gold from like a festival game.
Yeah. I forgot. So
Yeah, exactly.
Good for him.
so you remember the festival game that they did on the Mighty Nine where they had to swing the warhammer onto a rock and knock off the pedestal?
Yeah.
That's what he did.
All right.
First swing.
Good for him.
So, with giving your bread empire over to the children,
Yeah.
you notice that the guards kind of veer off from behind you.
Alright, word. That's when I slide Bibles in all the kids' backpacks. No, I'm just kidding.
He's just Bible, Bible, Bible.
Got a little cookbook in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pop over. If you guys are good, we're gonna pop over here to Wilmer. So, Wilmer and Thea and Segul, you guys just got out of the river after almost getting eaten by sharks. You sit there and talk to Ao and Galsarde, and Ao said that she's going to go check out the turtle races, and Galsarde just said that he was going to roam around and watch the festival take place. She's gonna walk over there, and he's just gonna be in fuck all Narnia over here. Anything you want to do?
I want to go over to the pit fight area.
That is, you walk over to the pit fight area, and there's a sign that says, "Join the battle of strength tomorrow, when the sun is at its highest."
Okay. I want to sit down, rip up my clothes, and act like I'm broke and ask for money. Special change. I got a little cup, my arm shaking. Special change.
I need you to make a deception check. Or would that be persuasion?
I'd say deception.
Yeah, deception.
Unless he really is broke.
No, I'm not that broke. Alright, what's my deception?
Just for story elements, while you are walking by off the dock into like the center of town's Vague, you do notice a yellow-skinned goblin and a towering pale-skinned ogre after you walk off the dock.
Oh, I got a 19 on the deception. I want to go up to them and ask, "You got any change?"
The the fuck you, god damn it. So the yellow skinned goblin, which, god, I was not prepared for voices today. He looks at you and you can see, looking at this guy, you can see a yellow skin, pointed eared, but at the tip of his ears they droop a little bit. Little like puffs of hair on his head. And I can show you guys. Let's see. I think I can show you guys his picture. And little like puffs of fuzz on his beard. This, from what you've been told, is a goblin named Dermot. He looks at you. He's like, child." Yeah, God, that's not the. "Oh, child, fuck." I need to find a voice for Dermot. Hold on.
Time to download a voice changer.
What are you doing here?
He's like, child of mine.
Sweet child of mine.
What can I help you with?
Change.
He looks at you. He's like, I can help you a little, but he also hands you 5 silver pieces and a pamphlet for the Luxon Temple.
Boo.
So he has, from what you can see, a symbol on his chest that represents or like resembles a dodecahedron. Hold on 1 second, my map's fucking up. A dodecahedron on his armor. And then God damn it, that voice. My voice ain't prepared because I felt like shit all day, so my voice is not the best right now. So I'm trying to get you guys a picture of him. This is Dermot. not what I want to do. There is a button that I can share this shit with you guys, but it's not pulling up. Hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to figure this out. Alright, I can't. It won't let me do anything with it, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But he hands you 5 silver and tells you to go. Basically, go pray with Luxon, and your luck will turn around. And then,
listen to him.
And then next to him is this towering ogre who looks at you, and she's like, come on, Dermot. We gotta knock this maze out. Don't. And so she takes a look at you, like begging for money. She's like, she looks at you curiously, and she's like, "What? What are you?"
What do you mean?
I have never seen a creature that looks like you.
I'm a dragonborn. What are you talking about?
I've seen dragonborns before, but you look a little different.
In what way?
And she looks and she's like, forget it.
Talking about the staples in my throat?
Yeah, that would be and she looks at Dermot for a second. She's like, help me out, Dermot. What's the word?
I'm dead.
And Dermot looks at her. She's like, that'd be a telltale sign. It's like, that's it. She's like, that's it. God, my throat was not prepared for this shit today. So, what you see in front of you is, from what you can tell, is a orc, or not orc, an ogre named Maggie. She stands 12 feet tall.
Holy shit.
And she kind of doesn't really take shit from anybody, basically. Especially if they make fun of her size or her friend Dormit's size. So basically, it's like a Grog and Pike situation. Like, the big guy, or girl in this case, protects the little one. But yeah, it's you take a look at her. No hair, ears are short and pointed. She got 2 tusks that come up from her bottom lip. She wears red armor that has a flower. Kind of looks like a what the fuck are those called? I think it's like a sabaki flower or some shit. It looks like a Japanese style flower. If I could. There was a button I could show you guys these pictures. I'll have to look into it. It's Roll20's thing.
I know what you're talking about.
But she looks over at you, and she's like, you don't seem to be doing that well, my friend.
I want to roll up my sleeve and show her the giant scar of an arrow at my shoulder. shot in the.
Look at you and they're like, Dermot's like, well, child, I need at least go visit the Luxon. They might be able to help. So what do you want to do? You just want to walk off?
I'm gonna say, okay, short stuff. I'll go. I gotta get more cash later.
You hear Maggie grumble and kind of get ready to backhand the shit out of you.
I chuckle. And I walk away.
You hear Dermot like, don't worry yourself, Maggie. He didn't mean it.
I did. I walk away.
You start hearing like kind of like a heavy footfall follow you.
That's not a good idea.
Well, she's like, neither is making fun of my friend.
If you want to be burned to a crisp, I don't advise following me.
It looks like somebody already did that to yourself.
Right. I want to stop shaking and stop looking poor besides my clothes. Stand up straight. Oh, that hurt my back a little. This was not going to be a good idea.
She looks down at you. She's like,
Thanks for the cash.
you just grew a couple inches. You're still a short man.
A short man. You're a tall human. Orc.
Orc.
Whatever.
Or ogre.
Ogre.
She's like, you kind of see like, she grits her teeth a little bit. It's like, she kind of mumbles to herself. She's like, I told them I'd be good.
Oh. Someone getting angry.
You see Dermot walk up. He's like, all right, Maggie, that's enough. Let's go into our festival and leave this cretin to his things.
Yeah, listen to your short friend. No, I just walk off now.
You hear in the background, it's like, you promised you'd be good, even if people made fun of you. Or me. The Luxon will smite him down one day. Or it will help him out. Alright, so what we got, guys?
Godwin's just, he's chilling, like, in the circle, leaving everyone their devices, giving people the bread. Kind of just watching people collect the bread. Just kind of praying off to the side.
Right. You feel a tap.
Me. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
It occurs to me that I never really got the girl's name. I don't remember it.
Well, you are walking with her.
Yes, I pardon me, lady. It occurs to me that your name has eluded me.
She's like, looks at you. She's like, I've been called Bresna.
Bresna.
Hmm.
Is that a name that you care for? Or is it just one that was given to you?
From my earliest memories, that's what I was called as a child.
Bresna. This is quite lovely.
Thank you. What is your name, my gnomish friend?
Fitzcan.
She looks at you, she's like, what?
Fitzcan.
Fitzcan. Alright. I like it.
Well, it's...
And she giggles and she's like, is it because you're so short you can fit in a can?
Cairn. Like a hole in the ground.
She giggles to herself. She's like, I know. Yeah, you guys are all walking. Do you eventually meet up with Godwin?
If the fool ever stops. I believe at one point he said he did.
Yep. Godwin's just chilling.
I'll walk by, act like I just stumbled into him.
Fitzcarn.
What are you doing here?
I just got done giving the locals bread, man.
It's just escorting our friend around. She was walking around at night. Didn't want her to be alone.
Well,
but I believe she's meeting some friends here rather soon.
Well, hopefully she talks more than you. You can actually have some more conversations and stuff. It gets kind of quiet with you. Fitzcarn, you want some bread?
No, I believe I've had my fill.
And then I asked the tiefling too if she wants some bread.
She's like, thank you. She takes a piece.
Sweet. Yeah, I guess. Let's continue. What is it?
What were you doing out here?
I was parading through the city, giving some of the slums, so they could enjoy the festival. I thought it was kind of down in the dumps up here. It wasn't really much of a festival, so decided that I would do God's work. And I said that kind of quietly, but I looked around and I decided to pass out some bread.
Well, you made yourself a rather target.
Yep.
Let everyone know you have money.
Yeah, the guards came to. Yeah, the guards are probably watching me now. So.
I wouldn't know.
Might have started a couple of rumors.
Rumors?
Yeah, I might have.
About what?
I just was talking out my ass.
Sounds about right. What did your ass say?
Something. I told the kids that my name's the Templar. Told the kids about God a little bit. Did some prayers. I was only trying to help. These people, they're in the hell and they need a light. You can say what you want, Fitzcarn.
No,
But there's only one power. The power of God.
It all.
Yeah, I'm sure I have. I will. One day, Fitzcarn, I'll show you the way.
I have no words.
Well, let's continue on then. We need to meet with the rest of the group, I would reckon.
While you guys are walking down, I need Godwin to make a perception check.
All right. 19.
So, as you guys are sitting there talking, you guys are a bit hush-hush. But as you guys walk down or walk by an alleyway, you notice somebody keeping an eye on you. And it's not either one of the guards that you saw earlier, but somebody is keeping an eye on you.
Okay. Kind of like. What is it?
I said troubles.
Yeah, and I kind of nod over and I kind of point in the direction.
As soon as you point, the figure darts off.
Well, I mean, I just nod my head backwards. I don't turn my whole arm and point out. I just nod my head in the direction. Kind of just give him a troubling look. I kind of just keep walking and I try to walk over to an alley and pull my hood up and just sit there.
I pretend to drop my spider. I bend over to pick him up. I just kind of glance over, try to look in the alleyway.
Alright.
Technically, my eye, my mechanical one, just kind of like an owl.
Alright. And let's see, I'll have you make a perception check as well then, since you are actively looking.
7.
7. You got you don't know how far away you are in the town, but you got like sea mist all over your glass eye right now. You'll have to sit there and like wipe it off a little bit before you can see down that alleyway.
I imagine by the time I do, it's empty.
Yeah. By the time you get it all wiped off, you notice that there's no way there.
Alright. Like I said, you made yourself a target. Flashing coin in the rough town.
There's nothing we can't handle.
I'm just assuming wherever you came from, when they were teaching you about this god, did they ever teach you common sense?
He taught me how to swing a sword.
Oh, and just backing up
Assuming that the person who's following you will fight fairly.
So just backing up real quick. So for Red, so when you walk off, you have Athea on your heels trying to shoot you with a crossbow for being a dick to somebody. And then Kazul is sitting there talking all about the Luxon to Dermot and is apologizing profusely for how your actions were. Because that's what Kazul would do. He would sit there and talk about the Luxon, and then Athea would get mad at you and chase you through the town. I was just thinking about that because they're there technically.
Starting to wonder if that's why he follows him around, as he just goes around. It's like, I'm going to follow this guy. He's going to piss people off. And then I'm going to go up and apologize for him. And then I'll preach the good word, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
he's got a strong PR campaign going on right now.
Dermot does have the necklace in full view of the Luxon. So, like, that was an instant turn on for Kazul.
I imagine.
So, I just wanted to get that out there because I forgot to mention that.
Godwin might have to start taking notes, dude. Just needs a troublemaker.
Shit, I need to start taking notes. Alright, but...
FitzCon, I don't care how they fight. They'd be dead either way.
Just saying.
They're nice. You know, they could be nice. Maybe they just want some bread.
I've seen you fight. I know you can handle yourself, but numbers are numbers. And you are one.
There's always two of me. I've always got.
How about we just pick up the pace a bit quicker?
Hey, I'm walking and talking.
While that's going on, Resna is like, is there something wrong?
Well, my friend's been flashing a lot of money around here, and it seems we have a tail.
She looks around, she's like, I got a tail.
Different kind.
Oh.
The kind that follows you through dark alleyways.
My tail does that.
Wow, you picked up a real charmer here, mate.
Yeah, I think she hasn't really had too much, like, positive interaction with people.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who's ever looked at her is, like, either trying to buy her or treat her like shit.
Where is it you said you're meeting your friends? Hopefully not in this part.
No, Ao said that she'd be watching the turtle races later, so I was just gonna meet her down there.
I will walk with you. As far as the turtle races.
Are you doing the same thing, Godwin?
Yeah, I've got my hood up and I tucked my cross in my shirt, or like underneath my plate armor.
Alright. So, as you guys are walking, we'll move everybody real quick. So you guys end up over here, and about 45 minutes to an hour has passed. So then Wilmer and Kazul and everybody will be on this side because this is where if Wilmer, were you still begging after
Yeah, I'll still be begging after that.
Okay, so you were about the center of town, and that's when you see out of the corner of your eye Godwin, Mr. Fingers, and a light blue skinned female walk up. Yeah.
I love how I have a mechanical eye, a mechanical arm, a mechanical spider, and I'm called Fingers.
Mr. Fingers.
Oh, hello everybody. Nice to see you again, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that.
Who's the new friend?
Haven't been up to trouble, have you?
He's definitely has.
I look back. Not at all.
You see Athea just ready to deck him with her dagger, with the end of her dagger. And then,
Don't have to roll an inside check.
Thank you with advantages.
yeah.
I should probably make a deception with disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible. So what's my deception? I got an 8.
Can you do better, Jeff?
I'm not even gonna roll for it. I just assume everything that comes out of his mouth is bullshit.
Yeah, no, it is complete and utter bullshit. Kazul comes up, he's like, well, we met the rest of the party, but the rest of Ao's party, and our little friend here, Wilmer, decided to make fun of them, and I had to keep the peace. But I made a new friend for the Luxon. I made a new Luxon friend.
Whoop-de-fucking do.
Very happy for you.
Thank you,
I fed
thank
the whole
you.
fucking town, but you know,
Apparently
you don't
there's
see me,
some turtle race going on about here.
you don't see me fucking bragging about it, but alright, sure.
I feel like that's what Kazul would do. He'd be happy he made another Luxon friend.
Yeah.
I just changed the subject very quickly. Everyone here is talking about religion for some damn reason, and I'm just happy to change the subject. Don't give a fuck about turtle racing. To talk about now. So our friend here, Lady Breeza, has just told us about turtle racing about to happen in this area.
Lady what?
Bresna.
Resna. That might be her last name, though. Breeza? That sounds like a good name. She's like, yeah, I don't know if you guys seen, my friend Ao anywhere around.
Well, I've never met AO, so
Who's AO?
wouldn't be able to spot her in a lineup.
She's a, it's very, very easy to see. She's a blue-skinned, half-orc.
Have I seen her?
I'll stand for.
Yeah, you raced against her in the water.
Oh, that's the woman I beat in a race.
You. She looks at you. She said, "You beat her in a race?"
Yeah.
I've seen her practice all the time. In the last like 24 hours, I've seen her practice like 5-6 times.
Yeah, and I beat her.
Wow! Congratulations.
Godwin just kind of like fucking crosses his arms and just stares.
I look around, but I don't see anything.
Oh yeah, she went to the total races, I think.
Which you guys are right next to.
Oh yeah. We were talking like right over there. There's the fucking turtles, guys.
Yeah, right.
All right.
So yeah, as you guys get closer, you do notice a blue-skinned half-orc sitting in the stands, watching the race get started.
I'll go sit right next to her.
She looks at you.
I'm going to try to do an inside check just to see as Bresna walks over to her. I want to see the way she looks at her.
All right, go ahead.
How big are these fucking turtles?
21.
Okay, so first, let me get. So 21. So.
Mostly just trying to get a feel for her character.
So she sits there and looks at it, and she smiles, like, and because you rolled so high, you can see the the cloak on the back of her move back and forth. So basically, like, her tail is wagging. Like, she's happy to actually see.
Orc with a tail.
No. Sorry. You were asking how Ao looked.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I was saying how Resna looked. Ao looks, smiles back at her, and she's like, so, how's the shop? How was working with Ivern at the shop? And you can see Resna's face go a little, like, stern. She's like, well, he kind of left me there. And if a blue-skinned person could change colors any faster, you could physically, like, see her skin get red from how angry she was. So... she's not.
She doesn't raise her voice to Bresna, does she?
What's up?
I just kind of keep an eye on it, just again trying to read her character.
She seems happy to see her.
Is she taking it out on the girl, or is she holding it in?
Say that one more time. Your mic broke out.
Is she taking it out on, like, the girl, or is she just kind of like mad?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
she just
like her anger is directed towards towards Ivern for leaving her, and she's kind of sorry. She's sorry that she got left her by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can see even under this hardened exterior that there is a care, kind of like a younger sister. Even though they haven't known each other that long, you can tell that Ao would definitely be really protective of her.
Is she wearing a hood?
Yes, she's wearing a cloak.
Dresna?
Yeah.
Have I seen her horns?
You would have, because you guys were slaves together.
In the store too.
Yeah.
In the store. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Let me get the size of a Horizon back real quick.
God. Do not be afraid, for Christ is here. Do not be afraid. Like, freaking out. He's the devil.
Horizon back tortoise.
Trust me, you were in far more danger a moment ago.
So from nose to tail, they're 50 feet long.
What? Wait, the turtles?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Big turtles.
So since these ones are young, I'm gonna do half the size, so they're 25 feet from nose to tail, but a large one is 50 feet.
What the fuck?
Still pretty turtle.
Yeah, Godwin is just staring at these fucking things. He's just like, what the?
Godwin's probably freaking the fuck out because he has never seen anything this big in his life.
I mean, he's hanging out with devils and gnomes and dragonborns with stitches. Like, it's a rough fucking few days, dude.
Yeah.
I'd rather be back at the fucking crisis a moment ago, mate. It's fucking way simpler when I'm swinging my sword. He just goes and sits on the bleachers. He's just like, I fucking give up.
I do chuckle at that.
So you both sit next to AO. He's like, "Are you guys gonna participate in this race or?"
Fuck you mean? Are you guys sitting on the turtles racing them? Are these turtles fast? Are these turtles fast? Do they sprint?
They don't sprint because
Okay,
because
cool.
of their size, they move pretty damn far.
Well, I don't know. I'm not doing
I want to
anything.
race a turtle.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Do they have saddles or anything?
Yes.
Like fucking cards that are on top of the turtles, like
So
Lord of the Rings with the elephants and shit. Like some big structure. Or is it just like a seat?
So it only shows me the ones that have houses on them. So
So make it up.
So-
they got seats on them, or they got like a stand on it.
so basically their shell, like at the back of their neck, rises up, and that is typically where people sit. So basically think of like a normal turtle, how their neck goes into their shell. This is what this does, but it arches upwards, like kind of like that, like a T almost, and then swoops back into a normal shell. So typically people will be sitting on that hump to guide them.
Okay. Sure.
If I could show you guys a picture, I would.
Are there bets on the race or what? What's
There can be.
crowd? There what?
I said there can be.
We got a little bit of a gambler here, right here.
So
Not particularly.
She sounds like she's up for it.
she's like, Ayo looks at you, she was like, all right, well, I gotta make it interesting then. Which one of you guys is racing?
I want to race.
As soon as she says that, you just jump from the stands.
I just stand up and walk away.
I want to jump to the turtle. Just going towards the turtle.
Is there somebody announcing that they're looking for races, or are there races already on the turtles?
So,
Yeah, it's general admission. You ever have a turtle license?
I'm assuming you'd have to pay
Yeah.
to race.
Only so many slots available.
Prize, what's going on?
all right. So, the prize is another medal,
Ooh, I want one. That's nice.
but let me get this going for you. So, as you guys, all right, who's all going up there?
Not me. I'm not getting anywhere near that fucking thing.
Wilmore finds an opportunity to ride a turtle, and he's going to ride a turtle.
I rolled Mary's character to shackle him to the bench. I just fucking.
What? I can't ride a turtle?
I don't know. You're scary, man. God help this man.
Yeah.
For he is lost, needs guidance.
Kazul sits there and he's like,
Can't be mad at me for that, mate. Fitzcon, I have to pray to some divine power, mate, for this kid.
Hey,
It's all too loud for me.
Ayo just sits there and laughs at you guys. He's like, "Are all you guys too scared to ride all these? To ride a
I
turtle?"
want to ride a damn turtle, but no one's letting me. No
I just look at Ayo dead ass and just say, "Go fuck yourself," and I just stand up. he's having an emotional crisis. He's never seen a turtle this big.
Godwin sits there. He's like, "Don't pay mind to him." Yeah.
Has a lot less to do with fear and a bit more to do with common sense.
That's good. Good fucking point. That is a fucking fat turtle, dude. No, thank you.
Well, if it helps you, they're not meat eaters.
Have you fucking verified that?
I haven't exactly skimmed through the shit, but
I mean, mate, there's snapping turtles, mate. They eat fish where I'm from. Never seen anything close to this fucking big. Any animal, not just a fucking turtle, mate. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. It's crazy. I'm fucking dreaming, mate. I'm fucking dreaming.
I need you to make a strength check, Wilmer.
I'm adding my knowledge from a past life to this.
Ooh, I'm riding a turtle.
Maybe. Aww. 21.
Okay, you break free of Athea's grasp and just jump over the edge and start running to the paddock.
Well, this city's fucked.
You hear,
Hey, we're a giant turtle!
you hear Ao and Resnar laugh a bit, like, oh, this is not gonna be good. So,
You gonna be fucking shitting me.
as you run up, you see a bunch of festival goers that are clustered around a paddock full of young horizon-back tortoises that are shuffling around inside the enclosure. The 15-foot tall tortoises are being tended by a young herder who is fitting them with a makeshift bridles. These individuals are overseen by a tall, attractive orc who makes sure the bridles are attached correctly. The orc waves at you as they see you run up. Have you come to join the Horizon Back migration?
Yes.
There's a turtle or tortoise for anybody who wants to join in, and a medal to be won if you make it to the end.
I want the biggest tortoise you have.
Maybe is there an age thing? I'm gonna go get my child soldiers and get them on each and every fucking turtle.
You will have to sit with one because there's a height and strength requirement.
Oh, yeah, I'm just kidding. So wait, well, I mean, has Wilmer passed that?
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, let's see, make it to the end. And they look around, they're like, last year, we had to rebuild 3 houses after the festival.
Oh, yeah, there might be fucking more.
They look at you and like,
I don't laugh.
like that.
I just say, oh, interesting. I don't laugh in game.
Absolute fucking menace.
So the paddock is maintained by a Horizon Back tortoise trainer named Adine, a orc. Adine supervises the transfer of the young tortoises from the paddock to the open field on the west side of the jungle, where the tortoises will begin training to become mounts and mobile buildings for the tribes of Jigao. There are many tortoises available for you. The saddle is attached to the front edge of each turtle's shell. It's a makeshift seat for a single rider.
Let's get this fucking race started, mate.
So does anybody else want to join?
Absolutely not.
I feel like Athea would, just so we can make it interesting.
Not much of a gambler.
Alright, what do you want? Alright, so Ao looks at you, she's like, alright. I got 10 gold on your fire girl there. And she's looking at you, Nimblefinger.
What?
She's
How
like,
many fucking times do we gotta tell you we're not fucking betting, lady?
I got 10 gold on your little girly friend right there. And she points.
Resna riding?
No,
No,
points to Athea.
Mary's character who's not here.
I'm sorry, who? I thought it.
So Athea is also racing.
And who's speaking to me?
Ao.
Ao.
Heyo. Heyo.
Sorry, do I know you?
No, fucking give him the cold shoulder, mate. Bang and a
It's
boom
like-
and a boom.
Literally never
True.
spoken woman before.
She looks at you, she's like, true.
Never met.
I have never met you. But that's what the fun of betting is. You never meet the person, and you never get to know their name.
Well, unfortunately, I know your fucking name.
But are you the one betting?
Fucking Jesus.
uh,
I wouldn't bet on any of these shit too. How many races?
I'll put
4.
5 gold down on the lady.
Alright, well, since you are,
It'd be wiser to put 20 gold down on the fool that he'll destroy everything.
Oh, mate, I'll raise those odds.
she's like, alright, no, I'll take that bet.
20 gold to if I destroy everything? Dang.
It's 20 gold if you get there first. Everybody...
That's what oak.
How many
lady.
How many racers are there? How many, like, how big's the crowd?
There's
what is,
4
like,
racers, and if you ask around, if you are down for betting, you guys can ask around and get, like, a thing going.
Right. Okay, so how big's the crowd, and then what's the structure of the race? Are they going in the water?
No, so they're basically...
Through the streets?
Basically, where you guys are at, it's...
A circle?
Yeah, it's... So basically go this way, and then go down here, and then here, and then basically make it back here.
I assume there's, like, people, like, marking the thing, and there's certain things to mark the path.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Alright, I was just kind of wondering just for invasion.
Alright, well. So once all the contestants are seated, you got a human male who's like kind of struggling to get up on the seat, but he gets up there eventually. Another half-orc female that climbs up there with no problem. I need Wilmer to make a dexterity check.
I'm okay at that.
You fucking suck.
17.
Okay, so you and Athea climb up there with no problems. So once all the contestants are ready to go, Adine climbs to the back of a larger tortoise outside the paddock.
I wanted that one.
They look at you and he's like, "No, this one is mine." With a yell and a hand signal, Adine begins to leads the group of tortoises out of the paddock.
Hey, yo. Excuse me.
Yo.
Is this a one-lap race, or is it multiple?
It is, from what I remember, it's 1 lap because we don't want to be here all day.
Good fucking point. Can't argue that. Is there any dudes walking around with L?
Funny enough.
Oh my! This fucking thing's dry.
You said ale, right?
Well, I'm just looking around now. I'm like, is there any people walking around like, come get your biz?
Yeah, funny enough, there is actually a stand next to where you guys are sitting that is selling alcohol.
All right, well, I'm going to go to that before the race. I asked Fitzcarn if he wants any, and then AO, I guess.
Might as well. I don't want to be sober for this.
AO looks over and is like, I appreciate it. Yeah.
I knew I fucking liked that. I like that attitude, Fitzcarn. I'll get you 2, mate. I'll get you 2. 2 rounds for Fitzcarn, 1 for you, AO, because I don't fucking know you that well. And then I'll get 2 for myself, and I'll be back.
Are you going to offer Resna any?
Oh, yeah, I forgot she's there.
Yeah.
I'll just stare at her.
She can have one of mine.
Okay, alright. I just walk.
That's kind of like how I want her character kind of like to blend into the background, so...
Right. I just kind of stare at her. I turn and I just stare, and then Fitzcarn notices that and just says, "Yeah, she's taking one of mine." I'm like, "Yeah, let's walk away. Go get the beers."
So
it's just 4 beers. 4 beers.
I got a plan.
Oh, fuck. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Ayo.
Oh, why the fuck would they name her AO? Oh, well, my phone ain't working. So we're gonna say that costs you about... Let's see, how many are you getting? So you're getting 2 for yourself?
Yeah, I'm getting 4 total.
I thought you were getting...
Or 5. 5, yeah.
So it'd be, Let's just say it'll be 2 silver.
Respectable. Alright.
So you come back with your drinks, kind of fumbling with them a little bit because you're
Oh,
kind of
man.
like big mugs.
Oh, the big
So you hand them off, and everybody starts drinking.
sweet.
So, to begin, so as soon as you guys leave the gate, I need you to make a animal handling check.
Hey, animal. Okay. What's my animal handling? I'm gonna ask my last thing from past whatever my knowledge from a past life, which is my last one. I had a D6. 13. No, not 13, 23. 17 plus 6, yeah. 23.
1 second.
Math is really bad.
So, with that, natural 20, natural 20. Okay. So, as you guys are walking along, none of you are having a problem. Every single person, as soon as you guys leave the gate, you're just like gangster style, driving these turtles down this road. Nobody's having an issue. They're just stomping along, just chilling.
Chill.
So then, I need you to make another dexterity check. So right now, you guys make it to this corner over here, and there don't seem to be any problems. Just trugging along, no problems.
I got a question. How are the turtles lined up?
So right now they're kind of side by side.
Who's next to who?
It'd be you and Athea, and then the orc and the human.
Can I cast a spell?
And then up in front of you guys is Adine on his turtle.
Yeah, I want to cast a spell.
Okay, go ahead. What kind of spell?
It's a
Yeah, go and tits up right now, mate. Might want to watch this. It's gone.
it's a suggestion. It's a little suggestion. I want to suggest the orc's turtle to attack the human's turtle. I need the orc's
Like
turtle to make a
running to each
wisdom
other?
saving throw.
Okay, go ahead.
I need one of the turtles to make a wisdom save.
Well, so it's a 16.
Damn it!
But when you try to do your spell, even though it didn't fully succeed, the turtle could not understand your language. Unless you speak Goblin.
Ayo. How's the crowd reacting? A lot of cheers.
They're sitting there like, whoa, and then they're like, oh fuck, this is gonna take forever.
As soon as you get the ales back, I'm just drinking like you haven't seen me drink before.
I also need you to make now. How many beers do you think you had?
He's only had one. Tiefling had
I'm
one.
kicking the one back, just like, kill me now.
Can you speak Goblin, Red?
Yes, I do speak Goblin. I
Okay.
speak Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Goblin.
So you see the turtle like look around and like shakes his head a bit, and he's like, whatever.
One more spell slot.
So no, I was asking Nimblefinger there. How do you say your full name again? It's
It's gone.
Fitzgoin.
Fitzcan.
Fitzcan. So Fitzcan was at the bar for 2 hours before.
Having cough.
Yeah,
Okay. So, just making sure. So, I need you to make another animal handling check.
I was about to say, dude, if I gotta do a constitution check and I throw up during this shit. Watching a turtle race, I'm gonna kill myself.
What'd you get, Wilmer?
Oh, you telling me to make? Oh shit. 15.
All right, so yours and the half orc behind you, Turtle, starts to like careen off a little bit, but you guys end up pulling them back in, and you fall behind the Thea a little bit as she just continues just to ride dirty with her turtle, and you guys make it about up to the turn, and then need you to make another animal handling check.
I guess another spell though.
All right.
For the last second. All right. The human, is he in front of the orc, right?
So yeah, the god damn, where'd that dice go? The human is technically would be like right up next to you right now.
All right. So wanna do either the orc or who's in front of us right now?
Athea is right in front of you, and then Adine is in front of her.
I want the orc's turtle to attack the human's turtle with another suggestion.
All right. A 3.
It fails! Alright, so that turtle has to attack the other turtle until I drop concentration on it.
Okay, so as you're sitting there, this turtle, as fast as it really can, kind of shoulder checks this other turtle.
It's also an action of their turn to do it, so. Yeah.
What, to roll for the
The turtle has to take his action to attack the other turtle next to it.
Right. So you hear a big old slam behind you, and you see two of the turtles start fighting.
How does two massive turtles fight?
With tails and bite attacks.
I love that.
So
I've made the bet for the 20.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
So you see these two start snipping at each other, and he's a little too far away for you guys to see, but you can tell that this is probably Wilmer's fault.
I asked I was like, whose broad idea was it to have a turtle race? It just makes no fucking sense to me.
Well, it's kind of like a tradition since we live on the turtles.
Wait,
But you said last year 3 houses were destroyed.
Yes. So some of the houses are on the
It's excessive.
yeah. So it's kind of a 50-50 shot. I mean, the turtles kind of sometimes go on their own when they want to and end up destroying a building or two, but it was just last time that we did this, there was a couple buildings that got destroyed.
in the name of entertainment.
Like it was, I think it's the crook.
Someone sleeping in that house.
There's definitely no one sleeping around here right now. What was it? It was the Crooked Fane, I believe. The pub that you guys went to that was doing the pieing contest. Is actually on the back of a turtle. Our turtle.
Not me. Hey, no.
Alright, sorry, I lost
The
it.
tavern was on the back of a turtle?
Yeah. Sorry, I lost my spot. So, with that, you have two turtles that are going at each other right now. So, you hear, you hear Adine scream back at the turtles and slowly start to turn his around. But I need you to make another
Now those two fell. Let's go.
and these two need to make things. So one fails, one succeeds. So as we were sitting here, you see the human get knocked off from the slam. And he is currently on the ground next to two very pissed off turtles. The hat.
Anyone help him?
Oh yeah, mate. This is where we see if they're meat eaters.
No one is currently running over there to help him, but he
He's
just
fucking
fell
dead.
off.
Oh, he's fucking dead, mate. 10 gold. This guy dies.
So I gotta take
How
that bet.
far away-
No,
How far away is he?
It was a joke, yeah. Stay in your lane, bro.
From where you're at, from where you guys are sitting, I'm gonna put everybody that is in the stands. You guys are gonna be sitting right here. So Wilmer is on this corner right now. So from where you guys are at, you guys can still see it, but it's like about 200 feet away.
Turtles are fucking moving. That guy's fucking dead.
Does it look like he's in danger?
They look more focused on each other, and he kind of fell and slid off the side. There's a chance he can get crushed, or stepped on, or whacked by a tail, but that's about the immediate.
It's the human, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. What? If he was closer, maybe. He's fucked.
Oh, that's right. Athea's over there.
I also got an 18 on animal handling.
I'll start heading that way.
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, mate. I'm the one supposed to be, the righteous one. I'll go with you.
So with dash action, you can get right there.
Yeah.
Boop.
So when that happens, Athea still just riding dirty with this turtle. She has this animal handling shit down. She's just cruising. She's not even paying attention. She passes Adine and just keeps on going. She ends up over here, and then you are right behind her. So
The turtles kill him or no?
we're about to see. So after another slam, the half orc falls off. So basically, it goes half orc, turtle, human. Which actually, hold on one second. Let's see if I have a. Oh, here we go. Hold on one second. Let me So that is what a horizon back looks like. I can make it bigger for you guys right now.
Yeah, mate. You've got me. Nah, mate. Have fun with that.
So that little area up top here is where people will be sitting.
True. Top of your show. Nice.
I thought I had icon for it, but I didn't. So Dean's back there. He's trying to get these two to come apart. The human gets up and ducks out of the way of a tail that's about to hit him, and runs to the I believe that's a barracks right next to him. Let's see. Let's go there. No, so he runs to the Pentagon right there. So he's out of danger range. So these turtles start heading towards the big turtle as they're running. So I need an animal handling check from. What'd you get?
Got a 16 I also want to cast a spell.
So, as you're sitting there, you say 16. As you were sitting there, riding this turtle, you get kicked off. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. So, as you're running, he starts to buck a little bit. Like, he's, like, aggravated a bit. Oh, and then I guess, do you two want to move up? Godwin and,
Yeah.
Nah, fuck me.
And
Sure.
you get kicked off, so I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, that was good knowing you, Wilmer. Killed by a turtle.
I got 19 on that.
19. All right, so you, when you're falling off, you grab to the edge of his shell, and you're holding on to the side, and just barely hanging on, but you are still holding on to him.
Got a free hand. Can I cast a spell?
You're barely holding on, but you have a free hand, so I would say I'll allow it.
Okay. I want to go to the red elephant woman's turtle, look at it, and I want to cast blindness deafen. Please make a con save.
19.
Also,
19.
they succeed. I also need a Thea, I think, or the person writing it to make a con save.
Oh, you need a Thea to make a con save?
Yeah, I also need her too. This is an area effect.
Be 17.
She succeeds. Okay. Ah.
So, kind of sit there and try to cast this, and like you're bouncing around, you're like can't really focus on the spell, and you kind of get a half-ass one out, and you notice that they just keep riding. They fucking ride past you to about. I'm like, you guys can move your characters up too.
All right. So we're.
She's got a little more in front of me.
So like 60 feet, about to the edge of the tree. So, as you guys are riding, you hear a giant slam. And one of the turtles slammed into a building.
Let's go! I caused man.
As I'm running, can I cast Mage Hand?
Go ahead. On what?
I'm just making it appear.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. So your hand appears in front of you, above you, where at?
Just have it appear on my shoulder for now. As
All
I'm
right.
running towards the turtles.
All right. So you got mage hand on your hand. You just have this hand just on your shoulder.
Yeah. I figure both my action and bonus action would be getting to that point, so I don't have anything else I can do.
So I need Wilmer to make a dexterity check and then an animal handling check.
19 on that dex.
Okay, so you're back up on the saddle.
22 on the animal handling.
So you're just riding along, and you're riding next to Athea, and her turtle kind of bumps into yours a bit as she kind of starts losing control. She still has control, but she's starting to lose it a bit. So she didn't get as far. So you end up getting a little bit ahead of her. And then Godwin and Kazul, you guys get to the half orc that's still kind of laying on the ground, kind of stunned from falling off in the impact of the hits.
He's
Who?
fucking dead.
The half orc.
Well, you said Godwin and Azul.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Nimble Fingers.
The half orc that fell, he's what?
He's stunned on the ground right now.
Is he like injured?
Yeah,
Just got the wind knocked out of him?
he got the wind knocked down, lost a couple of hit points for hitting the ground, but nothing too bad. You kind of see that he's just like bruised up.
Is he out of danger?
Sort
Does
of.
he-
I mean, within 30 feet of you is a pissed off turtle.
grab him and try to drag him up by the trees.
All right. Be
Where
about
we
half
are.
speed. You get like to the edge of the tree line before you have to stop and take a break for a second.
All right.
Is there like no other guards or any like animal handlers trying to?
So you see
turtle from this
a
road
dean.
down to-
You see a dean and his turtle stop one of the turtles from causing havoc, and he eventually gets it to calm down. But he's starting to head towards the other one that just crashed into a building.
All right.
The one that's under my control right now.
Yes. Which, how long does that last for?
8 hours.
8 hours. Good God.
Or
And
until
what did he tell it to do?
I only told it that it should stop now since the other turtle was done and no longer attack. Actually, no, the turtle has to attack the other turtle. So it go for that turtle still.
Yep. So it turned around after slamming into a building and starts heading back towards that turtle.
That's not my fucking problem.
So I need you to make another animal handling check.
This one's okay. That's an 18.
All right. So you and Thea keep going up. You round the corner, like just behind where Ao and Resna and Kazul are. And then Godwin and God damn it! Why do I need to write down your fucking first name?
Fitzcairn.
Fitzcan.
Yep.
All right, Fitzcan.
Fitz.
Fitzcon.
Hand.
Can. All right, Fitzcan. It is Fitzcan. All right. I thought you said con for a second. I was like, So Fitzcan. Motherfucker. Fitzcan.
Fucking listen, dude. It
Oh,
is Fitzcairn. Like care?
Cairn?
No. Yes.
Cairn.
Yes.
Fitzcairn. All right, I need to
There
write
you
that
go.
down.
Now
How the
you're-
fuck do
now
you
you're
spell that?
fucking nailing it. Carne.
Close enough.
Fucking yeah. I mean, I'm not.
All right, Fitzcan. That's why I kept just calling you Mr. Fingers because it was easier.
N. Now can we get back to the fucking turtles?
Fuck you guys. So you guys rescue this guy. You're in the tree line right now.
I'll
It's
cast
still-
lay on hands.
Alright,
Yeah.
now that he's safe, the two turtles are still getting...
Yeah, they're still fighting each other.
can I tell which one's the aggressor?
Make an Arcana check.
Do 24.
So you notice around this turtle that was the one the human was riding has a you look through your eye and you can see almost like a purple glow coming from this turtle. And he seems to be a bit more of the aggressor.
Alright. Do I still have my action and bonus action, or was that my action?
No, because that was my choice to make you do an arcane check. You still have your action. And bonus action.
Alright. I cast Featherfall on myself,
Alright.
and then I hold on to my staff with both hands, and I have my mage hand pull me up to the turtle.
Alright.
Technically nothing at this point,
Yeah.
and the mage hand can carry 2 pounds.
Alright. So,
I'm Mary Poppins in it.
Godwin's just like, what the fuck?
you're flying through the air. It'll take another turn before you to land onto the turtle. Because you're a little bit, you're not 90 feet away right now from the turtle. Because half movement and then backing up into the tree line was another 30 to 60 feet.
Alright.
So, you're kind of just Mary Poppins just through the sky, just going along. I need one more animal handling check.
Well, Fitzcairn, you really fucked us this time, didn't you?
21.
All right,
Sorry, can't hear ya.
you and Thea make it back into the paddock with no issue, and you end up beating her out. So You both end up getting You will both end up getting a medal at the end, but for bragging rights, you won.
Question: how is the stadium set up, or is it just people on the floor and?
It was basically like a stand out in the grass, so people could watch.
Can I run to the stand and attack it with the turtle after I get to the
No,
end?
because once you get into the cage, you're they put it back into like a stall.
Alright.
Alright, so you guys hop off your turtles, and you still see the aftermath. About God damn it. So these turtles keep fighting. Then Mary Poppins over there lands on this one turtle.
I'm aiming for the back of its neck.
All right. Make a. Ooh. You're kind of floating in, so just make a general dexterity check just to see if you landed properly.
All right. Right in on myself.
Can I drop concentration on the spell?
You can.
I'll do so now.
All right.
He's just got his medal. He doesn't give a fuck about the turtles in the background. He's like, yeah.
13. So you typically don't fly much. So you kind of land and like skip a little bit because you're still weightless. But you're able to like grab onto the edge of the shell and pull yourself. You're like dangling off, like.
I was aiming for the neck.
Oh, for the neck.
Landed on.
So.
Holy shit!
So
I was trying to aim for where that shell, that concave.
So like right here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're kind of on the edge of the shell, like right here, because you slid a little bit past it because of your weightlessness. You're not used to it.
Yeah.
But you're still on it.
All right, can I get a little bit further in? So I'm at least inside the hook, the curve of the shell.
Yep. Shouldn't be
is
a problem.
He trying to like bump heads with the other one? Or
yes.
Is he moving?
But
I click the rod.
As soon as you land, the turtle you're on, because of your arcane check earlier, stops glowing purple.
Is it still?
It's
acting aggressive.
It's in the bite action, but then it's like, what the fuck's going on?
All right, I still click the rod in place.
All right, where you clicking it? Just like in the concave area, so it can't move forward.
Concave, it tries to move forward, it can't.
All right, so you kind of feel it lurch forward a bit and stops.
And I tried talking to it. At least I don't speak fucking turtle, but
if you make just a generic like knowledge check, like insight check.
Now what's your plan?
14.
So, you know that turtles don't really speak a language, but they do understand Goblin. They can't really. They understand it and can kind of comprehend it, but like they can't speak it.
I'm assuming it's like any other animal that you less what you say, how you say it.
Right.
So I'm trying to soothe it.
All right. Animal handling check.
I'm currently looking to God to comfort me because this is fucking bullshit.
Guidance. Natural fucking 20.
Damn, 2 in one night. Let's go.
So you sit there and you start to pat the turtle, and it basically just lays down. It's like, okay, I'm done.
Good boy.
Godwin just takes his fucking armor off, just picks it up and walks away. It's like, what the fuck?
I'll unclick the rod and Mary Poppins it down.
This is unfucking believable, mate.
So
I am
Adine sitting there is like, oh fuck, That's gonna cost a lot of money to fix.
Yeah. Next time, race smaller turtles.
I don't have any smaller turtles. These are the small ones.
Then do a horse race.
Yeah, be fucking generic, bro.
Maybe not tradition, but you'll at least have a town afterwards.
Hold on a second, guys. As you sit there, you get a... After like 10-20 minutes of them collecting all the rest of the turtles, you end up getting the Medal of the Horizon back. Which, when you be hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to increase your AC by 5 until the start of your next turn. Including against triggering attacks, you must be wearing the medal and able to see the creature that made the triggering attack to use this property. Once the property has been used, it cannot be used again, and the medal becomes non-magical.
So, one-time use of a cast of a shield.
Yep.
Okay.
So, sitting right here after everything's fixed up, it's about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. I think you could probably get one more festival thing in before the night comes to an end.
Question: could I have put 2 and 2 together that the what's his face, Wilma?
Oh,
Was that in?
Oh, fucking guaranteed. From what you could tell, like,
I'm just too happy about it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll walk over calmly, give the 5 gold to Ao. And where's the little one?
Wilma won, so she should be giving you money.
Nah, he betted on her.
yeah, you beat Athea out just by, like, the skin of the tail. Alright, so you're looking for the little
Was
one?
done by the turtles.
What's up?
How much damage to the city was done by the turtles?
This wasn't that bad. There's only 2 buildings destroyed.
Only.
So, it'll probably be about, with everything that got probably destroyed, and this is Adine saying this. He's like, with everything that got destroyed, I'm thinking probably this is gonna cost me about 50 gold, just to make sure everybody's happy. Plus to pay off the guards not to kill me for this happening again this year.
I mean, who would have guessed, mate? Fucking these big ass turtles would destroy a couple, buildings, mate. It's just unfucking believable. Says like in a sarcastic thing, just walks off.
That turtle that went aggressive. It was spelled, charmed.
Looks over at you. He's like, who would...
Probably by our acquaintance. No doubt.
He's like, which one?
Staples over there.
Dave.
Damn.
He walks over to you. He's like, so I was told that you may have cheated.
Why would I do that?
He's like, I don't fucking know. It's a turtle race. I have never met anybody that cheats on a turtle race.
Why would I cheat on a turtle race? It's the makes no sense.
Well,
I was winning, so what? Huh?
I have eyewitness account that said they saw you twice trying to cash something.
I don't know how to cast anything. I know a few spells, just I don't think I have any charm spells of mine I can do.
He's
get
like,
turtle.
he looks at you. He's like, I didn't say anything about no charm spell.
I mean, that's the only thing that could make a turtle go ballistic, if it was a spell.
Thought you didn't know any magic.
I mean, I know a little bit. I just know about spells. I have a few spells. Now, and I guess mage hand, not like this one. It's nothing that can make a turtle go ballistic.
He looks at you. He's like, like, just get out of my sight. And he takes back the medal.
Oh, that's my medal, bitch. I want to throw a punch at him. Give me that back.
Good God, man. Restrain yourself.
Godwin comes up and basically,
punch.
oh, not Godwin, sorry, Kazul. As soon as he starts to lean back and swing, Kazul comes up and takes the punch.
Let's see if we can hit Kazoo though.
I don't know what his armor class is.
Oh, so I just hit. You know how much damage I do? A whopping 0 damage.
How the fuck do you do 0 damage?
It's called having a negative to your strength.
God damn. So he punches you, or you punch him, and he just like, really? That's all you got? It's like, so
What?
Dean,
I'm a wizard. I'm not that strong.
and you hear from behind him. He's like, "Well, I didn't think you knew magic."
I walk up to them and go, allow me to show you how you properly do it. And I punch.
No!
I have 7 my strength.
You have a what?
What the fuck? I'm about to get hit.
All right, roll for it.
I got one first level spell slot, and that's it.
Armor class.
It is 16 now. I cast shield on myself as my reaction.
That's good. Oh.
Does not land.
Hey! A little slow on your punch, I see.
How many more times can you do that?
Do what?
I thought you didn't know magic.
I said I didn't know charm magic.
Okay, so he does the shield lasts the whole round, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
And now
Let's see how many more times you can keep that shield up.
Oh, I want to run. I want to try to run now.
Disengage. Opportunity attacks.
I'm gonna bucket.
So I will allow an opportunity attack since he is.
I'm gonna trip him with movable rod.
Still gotta roll the hit.
Yeah, roll the hit because
But I got
will be a
very low
reaction.
AC.
17.
It hits. My AC's 11.
Holy shit! What's the damage?
Oh, the rod.
What?
Let me see.
Sure.
That would be 8.
Oh, she ate a whole buttload of dirt.
So he sits there. Actually, it's because of your size, you quickly dive down, put that rod in front of his leg, and you fucking right into some turtle shit.
Damn.
We're
I
gonna
hope you know you could have killed many people with that stunt you pulled.
Yeah.
Was it worth it for a fucking medal?
Yes, very much.
You're sitting there, and you turn around, and he's like, "Yeah, it was."
I got the right turtle!
You're sitting there with your arms up in the air. You're
Yeah,
like, I got to ride a turtle, and you're like, "Fuck."
I'm a fucking child. I got the right turtle!
I think I'll just put the rod down on him and click it in place.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna hurt like a bitch.
so
I
you,
want you to sit there and think about what you've done.
You're grounded, son.
that's terrible.
People could have died today because of what you did.
How heavy is that staff?
It's him.
8,000 pounds.
God damn.
He ain't kidding either. You can tell him what it is. I don't know what kind of check it would be to figure out what kind of weapon that is.
Probably intelligence or history. I would do.
Yeah. Go ahead. If you want to, you don't have to.
Oh, it's just a magical rod that when I want it to, it weighs 8,000 pounds and won't move. You have to make a strength check of 30 to move it.
Yeah, I don't even think I can get that high. Even if I roll a nat 20, I get a 19 instantly.
Oh my god, fucking natural 20 could even save your ass.
No, because it goes down to 19.
That's bad.
Can I guess a
Do
spell?
you even care that you could have killed some people today?
You're in a tough spot, mate.
I don't know if I could even. Oh wait, I don't need air. I don't care if they died. Not at all. I've killed many people before.
What happened?
A few more can happen. What
You
happened to
feel-
me? I want to try to turn my head to make sure I try to look
You
at
feel
it.
a boot, or like, you feel a boot kick your side, and it's Athea, and she's like, "Why are you being such an idiot right now?"
I'm gonna remove the mask.
What
What
mask?
mask?
You said he wears.
He was trying to hide it at first, but I don't think he's doing it anymore.
So what does he look
Oh.
like now?
My face?
Last I saw, he was draconian with staples.
He'll remove his
That's
mask,
still
just
what I look like.
rip.
You want to try to remove the staples?
Fucking just rip his
Is
face
that what you're
off.
trying to do?
You said he had a draconian skin.
Yes, basically. I have staples in my throat. You want to try to remove the staples?
So the way I described it first, because I've never seen a reborn, it was kind of like he looks draconic, but he also doesn't seem like he's on the right side of the green. Like he was
I thought he-
draconic.
He was a draconian.
Yes.
Okay. Last I was told, he was wearing a draconian suit, like he had skinned somebody, and he was wearing their skin to hide.
You could always try to rip a staple off.
I'll just pluck one.
He's
Oh,
possessed.
Make a strength
Alright.
check.
What?
I said
yeah,
make
you
a
gotta
make a strength check.
Easily.
Oh god. This ain't good.
Alright.
I don't think.
Probably with advantage too, because he's grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna really matter.
It's not gonna matter. I'm 8,000 pounds in my back. I kind of can't really move my back or arms in any type of way.
This man is possessed.
You seriously don't care if you kill other people.
Not at all.
Art thou the wicked?
I look over, Kazul. Is this your friend? Someone
Yeah.
you think is worthy of traveling with?
I wish Sai was here because he'd be having a fucking heyday.
He be iffy. He might.
He'd be sitting there like, he's.
Does Thea have anything to say about this?
He would be on my side.
Oh, sorry.
my
So
best friend.
first, I'm gonna do Kazul. Kazul's gonna be like, I do trust him, but
Trust him. The spell he
he's-
just cast could have gotten Athea killed.
yes,
Easily gotten
And-
her killed.
that's where he needs to draw. We need to draw the line with him, to where, if he tries this again, his trust with me is gonna go out the window. And then Athea, like I said, kicks him in the side, telling him he's an idiot for trying to do that.
Question: you still trying to rip a staple out?
I plucked one.
Oh god. What was your strength check?
11.
11.
That hits me.
Yeah, you just go.
Alright.
I-
You do pull that staple. My throat opens though. Like it's 3 different staples. One's at the top, one's in the middle, and one's one at the bottom. Which one did you pluck?
Say that again.
I got 3 staples in my throat. There's one at the top of my
I'll be
throat,
right
the one
back.
in the middle, and the one at the bottom. Which one did you pluck?
Probably would have been the top.
Ooh. My throat just opened up at the top. My jaw is showing now.
We could ban him.
I think maybe if he doesn't learn his lesson right now, we just out him. I think the town would have a lot of fun.
I mean, I'm already dead.
There's always more that can be done.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry. While you guys are doing this, you notice a couple guards walk up. Oh, fuck.
Can I play
Yeah.
dead?
Godwin pulls out the Bible. He's just reading.
Can I play dead right now?
You can try.
Right now, my throat is completely open. The top of my throat and jaw is open. Like the skin is peeled back, so it's you can see the bottom like into my mouth and like a bit into my throat from what it is right here.
So, I need you to make a deception check first off. So, while these guards walk up, he's like, hey, what seems to be the problem over here?
I got a nat 1.
This fool here tried to kill half the town.
He looks over at the man that's trying to die, but is like giggling on the ground. Like, oh, did he now? What he tried to do?
You see the buildings?
He looks over. He's like, well, that kind of happened last year.
Don't know I fucking try.
Well, I mean, it did happen last year. It's like, but he's like, all right, what about it?
This man caused the destruction of these. It was no pure accident from the race. This man deliberately tried.
He looks
to
over.
harm.
It's like, all right. Do you mind explaining to me how he did this?
Charm spell.
Kind of grumbles like, damn magic.
I look down at him. Maybe you can't die twice. But imagine living forever and not being able to move. And I unclick the rod and walk away.
Oh, my spine. I just want to stand up.
As you stand up, this guard comes up and grabs you.
I wanna arrest that man for attempted manslaughter.
You're already dead. I keep walking.
No bitch!
She's like, we're gonna take you in for right now.
Can I reach for my throat and open my throat and jaw? See what he did!
You try to reach up, and the guard quickly grabs your hands. He thinks you're trying to grab like a weapon or something.
Alright, my mage hand opens it itself then. Just 2 fingers just open it up and see what he did.
So, Wilmer is hauled off to is hauled off by this guard. And you are shackled and hauled off.
Like if I do divine sense, you know, like I can sense like ghosts or any like undead and all that stuff. Like I would imagine if I use divine sense on him, it'd be the same.
Oh yeah, he is like a fucking skunk on a dead skunk on the road, basically.
I'm full of. I'm like
So, Sai, just a recap for you, buddy. So, they just did the turtle race, and Wilmer charmed the turtle, and then tried to black out Thea's turtle and her, which resulted in almost 2 people dying and 2 buildings getting destroyed. So, uh, Fitzcarn, did I say it right that time?
Yeah.
Fitzcarn started to grind him and for what the fuck his deal is. And right now, our reborn Dragonborn is heading to jail.
With his throat nearly open.
So, I don't know where to go from this, so give me 1 second. So, I joined in.
What? Oh, what happened? Oh, shit!
So, as we sit, just going back to the map, Fitzcarn and Godwin are walking away. Athea is kind of just standing around. She's watching Wilmer get drug off. Godwin's standing right next to her, kind of sad that his friend is getting dragged away for.
No fucks were given.
Yeah.
I was reading the Bible.
Ao and Resna are just standing there. It's kind of like, what the fuck just happened? And the map's yours. I mean, you guys are gonna have to.
I'm heading back to the tavern.
All right.
Had enough excitement.
Sai, if you're trying to talk, buddy, your mic's muted. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna take 5 minutes. I gotta piss real quick.
All right.
Just everybody take a pee break, and we'll start right back up.
Well,
I gotta turn my laundry over real quick. I'll be right back. All right, what the fuck, guys? Oh, okay. This like went like the whole ass different route. Oh, and then Sai, you also did meet a another full Luxon person, like somebody who really loves the Luxon. All right, give me 1 second so I can start this back up. All right, we are back, you beautiful people. So,
I kind of figured that was gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Red was being freaking what do you call it? He would not back down.
I come back and Wilmer's arrested, and a Luxon Warfster is no. A Lux,
No,
you made friends with a Luxon worshiper.
Yeah, but it started because Red pissed him off,
Yes.
and King roleplayed your character to apologize.
I stole this money.
I figured you would be apologetic, and since he's a Luxon friend, you would be like really all about it.
I asked Fitz Karen if he wants to like sort through the rubble, make sure there's no dead bodies.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Alright.
Make a perception check, both of you, or one with advantage.
Imagine one's actually dead.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. There should be a couple of dead kids in here.
Oh, God.
It's your whole bread empire. It's their house.
Dude.
21.
And I know.
21.
I spent life in prison.
So you walk over there looking around. Because it is festival time, the house seems vacant right now, but you definitely see a family on the outside, and like they look just sad. You see like the mom crying because her house is
They're
gone.
homeless.
Yeah.
Alright, how much do you think a house would be?
I ask, was anyone inside?
It's a human family, and
Shoot.
so the father of the group's like, no, there was nobody inside. It's just when you're out, and then you come back and your whole ass house is destroyed. That's
Very sorry for your loss.
it's all right. We'll rebuild.
Do you have funds to rebuild? What do you mean?
Kind of. It'll be rough.
I give him 20 gold.
He looks at you like this will definitely help. This will at least we'll be able to give ourselves a like room in the inn while we try to rebuild.
Do you have any profession that you do?
Another 30.
Okay, so he's got 50 gold.
50 gold. He looks over at you guys like trying to throw up on myself. Sorry. He looks at you guys. He's like, this is a lot, and this will definitely help rebuild our house.
Shame it happened.
Do you have any like profession or is there anything you can do?
Well, the funny thing is, which it will definitely help in rebuilding my house, I'm a woodworker. So he does a lot of like carpentry stuff.
Oh, nice.
Well, that'll definitely come in handy.
Yeah.
There are children there.
Yeah, he has 2 children, 2 daughters,
$2.
about
Uh,
5 and 6 in age.
Reach into my coat pocket and produce a little music box, and I wind it up for him and hold it out.
So it clicks and it starts like almost sounds like a beautiful bird chirp, and you can see the tears in their eyes start to go to wonder because they haven't really seen something like this with all the gears and mechanical work behind it. They haven't really
Right.
seen this.
I
And
tell
they're
him you
enthralled
can
by
have
it.
it. It's yours.
They both kind of like reach out and grab it from you, and they're like, thank you. It's beautiful." And you
You're
can
welcome.
see their mom stop crying and look over, and you can see the smile on her kid's faces, even though basically everything they own is kind of fucked. And they kind of smile and kind of just sit there and keep staring at what remains of their house.
God bless. I just kind of like
And,
politely walk away.
and the one says, "The Luxon be with you."
I just kind of shrug it off because his house just got destroyed.
I
So-
wish you the best of luck.
Sai, thanks for hopping in too, buddy. I was sitting there, I'm like, fuck, I don't know how to play you properly. But he's like, "Thank you."
I politely walk away.
All right.
So,
Join the chat.
Emotional damage.
God damn it, Red. That was loud as fuck in my ear for some reason. So, going back to Red going to jail. So, Kazul sits there and tries to plead with the guard to ask, like,
Oh, no.
ask for a
Kazul-
favor.
Kazul just texted me, I'm not saving you.
Oh, he's just not saving you? Okay.
Yeah, he said he ain't saving me. I'm like, damn.
Well, you're fucked. You're going to jail right now.
He said he ain't saving me.
You are hauled off to the jail.
He said, I slapped your stupid ass.
Is he typing? Where the fuck is he typing?
D&D discussions, I think roll 20 a little bit, doing some stuff.
Both.
Yeah.
He slaps your stupid ass. Okay, roll for attack.
Stop that ass.
where is he? I'm not seeing anything.
So if you scroll down, it'll be D&D for the animals. It'll be if you scroll up, you'll see where we're at in the voice channel. And then if you scroll up, you'll see D&D memes, D&D discussion, and character roleplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and D&D discussion is where he's typing.
That hits, by the way.
So an 11 to hit.
Yeah, it hits me.
So roll for damage. Sai, do you see it, Jeff?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I see it now.
11 to hit, 2 bloody.
He fucking backhands the fuck out of you, and you're almost hurt, Red, because
I am hurt.
the only man that's like really like giving you the benefit of the doubt is like, you done fucked up, you idiot.
When you pray for rain, you must deal with the mud.
So you're currently being held for as you get there, he's like, "All right," and throws you into a cell. He's like, "For now, we're just gonna charge you with property damage because from what it seems like it was on purpose." Ain't gonna charge you for manslaughter or anything like that because people fall off the turtles all the time. Even if you were responsible for making them fall off, shit happens like that. But for right now, they confiscate everything off you. So, for now, and he kind of does some numbers in his head, for my price and what goes to the house you destroyed, we'll make your bond at like 50 gold.
Kinda only have 8 gold at the moment.
And he kind of reaches in your bag. He's like, still 50 gold.
I'll get 50 gold.
How do you plead?
Innocent.
So
Denied.
How do you know I did it, though?
So Wilmer is currently in jail.
I mean, honestly, if someone told me anything about your character, I'd probably believe them just because your guy's got stitches, and he looks like the Joker or something, or Scarecrow. I don't know, some crazy motherfucker.
What the fuck does massive frame do?
You know what? This skin's getting kind of old. Can I rip the rest of the staples off? Like, take my head off, so my head's just skin and bone? Like the fleshy red parts and just bone?
I guess so?
Yeah, fuck it. I wore this face a little too long and just pick the last 2 staples out. There goes my face.
We need the holy water.
I'm an actual demon now.
Yeah, I would, if I see Kazul anytime soon, I would ask him if he's gonna go say like goodbye to his friend before he gets. I don't know, I guess he's not getting executed, but.
So this guard looks and he's like, "What in the fuck did I just witness?" He's like,
I'm dead. So.
He's like, "I need to stop going to that tavern so much." Damn it! I need to stop dropping these damn dice.
Just have a floppy piece of skin coming off my back. So I'll staple it back on.
I look right at Godwin and say, "This is a monster. He's not my friend. He has spat every chance I have given him back in my face, and I'm tired."
Oh. Shit. So. I'm at blank. So with Godwin and
I guess me and Kazul right now are having a conversation.
Yeah.
He said this is the first time you've seen Kazul actually pissed. Godwin would just say, I don't know. I mean, there's only so much leeway you can give someone, and there's only so much good in someone. You can't blame yourself for this. You tried your best, bro. You're a better man than me. I would have cursed them to damnation a long time ago.
so while you guys are talking about this, you are heading back to the tavern. Fitzcarn is already there with what are you drinking, Fitzcarn?
Probably something a little bit stronger than usual.
Alright.
But I'm nursing it.
Yeah, you get some sort of like whiskey that kind of tastes like honey.
Alright. How much?
About a silver piece. I think that's a fair price because it was like 2 silver pieces for 5 beers. So I think 1 silver piece would be fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Just noticing it.
And Thea's over there drinking some ale. She's like, "What in the fuck did I just witness?"
Well, I think you just witnessed the acts of a monster. And I'm not just talking about the skin. Man has no respect for life.
Do you think something happened to him in his actual life to make him like that? Or do you just think that's how he is?
Doesn't really matter, does it?
In the morals of things, no. But in the maybe trying to save him, yes. If there's anything worth saving.
I wouldn't bet money.
Nah, I saw you bet me earlier and you lost, so your track record's not that good. I hear you fuckers giggling.
I'm just looking at what's the size characters like me and him are typing.
All right. So, with that, they end up. Sai and Godwin end up at the tavern with you. Our friend Wilmer is currently sitting in a cell.
With no face.
Yeah, with no face. And
Curious, how long before the town doesn't just like burn him at the stake for that?
It's not a huge crime, so it'd be more of him just serving his time or paying his bond.
He has no face.
Oh, that on the other case is once they figure out what the fuck to do with them.
I'm already dead, so you can't kill me.
But next time the guard walks by, he's gonna be like, "What in the fuck are you?" So with that, you guys sit there, drink a little bit, try to collect your nerves about everything that happened. A familiar face comes walking up, at least to Athea and Godwin and Kazul. No, actually, you all over there. My bad. A human male with like mop brown hair. It's Ivrin from earlier in the pie eating contest. It's like, "Hey, look at you lot. Looks like you guys had a rough day, and it's not even over."
What else is there to do?
Well, what have you guys done?
Oh, it's been an eventful day, mate.
Been a long fucking day. Ready for it to be over.
So am I. I can't wait to see if we can go explore the grotto. My group and I.
The grotto.
Yeah, the grotto. It's the final test per se after the festival. At the end, they gather everybody and then they pick 2 groups who were most pronounced in winning medals to participate in a race to to go through the Emerald Grotto. Which let me
What is the Emerald Grotto?
So the Emerald Grotto. So the Emerald Grotto is it's those you may have saw them earlier, like if you guys were by like the turtle races, you might have saw the islands off the coast. They're little like tiny islands. They're not that far from like the mainland. But they're called the Black Islands. They sit at the mouth of this of the river that you probably saw AO swimming in. They flow into the Emerald Gulch, which let me switch to the map real quick for you guys. So basically it flows. The river flows from here. It goes through Jigao and out to the Emerald Gulch. That's basically what he's telling you. So, I've been there a couple times. It's the area that we'll be in if we get to participate is a cave in the smallest island, which offers access into the Emerald Grotto. But let's see. It from what I've been told is a group. It's like a bunch of like small underwater caves where the grand finale of the festival takes place. It's a race between two teams to collect an objective.
Not much of a swimmer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fucking point of it is, mate. What's the prize?
To be honest,
Point. Raise my mechanical arm. Not much of a swimmer.
To be honest,
I reckon I'm just interested in the little fight fest going on tomorrow.
oh, we are already participating in that tomorrow.
I could definitely hit something right about now.
I hear you. I wish it was today.
Yeah, Jigale could go fuck itself, mate.
It could some of these days. But he also says,
is like typing. He's like,
oh yeah.
we're pretty, tired of Jigao. No offense, I love my homeland in this country, but this place is fucked.
Yeah, agreed. And then, so he also tells you the prize. He takes a seat and starts drinking next to you guys. He's like, the prize is called something of. It's like the Jewel of Three Prayers. If anybody wants to make a history check on it, go ahead.
I'll do.
But
would it be an arcana?
Or
could it? I guess, is it magical history?
I would think so.
$22.
So it is from what you know from reading and everything like this. It is a vestige of divergence that will drive the course of. Oh wait, huh? Yeah, it is a vestige that sits currently in a pedestal at the end of the grotto.
A vestige of divergence. And they're just giving it away as a prize.
It sits there. Let me read up real quick. Yes.
I thought exactly Cool.
From it, it just sits there as kind of like what they're supposed to collect, and they know it has its importance, but they he also said that I think only ever one team or one group of people ever came close to getting to it, but they failed.
Those who fail, what happens to them?
Oh, they're typically, I think there's only been one person that hasn't been found, but from what I've been told, they give you uh, bottles of water breathing to start, so you don't have to worry about drowning. So typically, they are recovered before they drown.
Well, guess sinking to the bottom wouldn't be horrible if I could breathe.
Right? At least then you don't have to worry about drowning. You can tell that Ivan has probably been drinking since you guys left.
Is the Fight Club thing tomorrow? Is it like a battle to the death, or is it?
So, from what I've know, and from last year, these ships bring in these monsters from around the world. From even I heard, now this is a rumor, and he looks at you like kind of serious in his drunken state. He's like, even from different planes. I don't know if you believe in the different planes of existences, but that's what they say they drag them from.
Did is he talking about a different page?
What?
That was like one of Karen's like first conversations. He's like, "Stay on your fucking page." You described like multi.
Yes.
Senses.
Yeah. You described it as pages.
Yeah.
So I was looking at Fitzkaren and like, is he talking about pages?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, sweet. Yeah, I'm down.
I lean to Gazul and say back in Gnomish. I certainly don't think anyone else should get their hands on a vestige divergence. I'd feel much better if it was in the hands of you or I. Something that powerful shouldn't be a mere prize. I'm starting to grow sick of this town.
And he looks over at you to Ivan. He's like,
I thought
he
he
does.
said it. I misread that. I thought he said it in Gnomish. I'll say it to him in. What's he? What's his race again?
He is a hobgoblin.
Guess I'll just say it to him in common.
He's like, Ivan. It's like, I agree. Ao wants to get out of here so we can go on more adventures, but Dermot and Maggie want to stay here, and then we got that new girl Resna. I don't know what she wants to do yet, and Galsarde will follow Ao anywhere. So we got half of us that want to leave, half of us that we don't know. But
I thought you ran a shop.
oh, we do. The crooked feather, or the crooked flower. I mean, and he's like, we'll just. If somebody wants to stay, they can run it. But if not, we'll just we have
If you decide to leave it, would you be interested in turning that shop into a house?
we can. It's not really fit for a house, but we could probably move some stuff around.
It's walls and a roof, mate.
True.
Just curious. Let me know.
Yeah. And finishes off another cup. And it's like, another round.
You thinking about the family?
Yeah, I reckon.
We
Could be
didn't
a-
have.
Could be a decent one.
Husband was a woodworker. I don't know what the wife does.
Yeah, but I mean,
Looking
I mean-
into job.
right. It's gonna take him a long time to build a house, so, I mean, for like part time, a roof without the weather.
Asked them would get them through.
Right.
Well, they said they'd be staying at a tavern. Do we see them around here?
Not yet. You guys kind of went straight here after, so they have not left. They're still
Probably.
trying to piece together what they can get.
50 gold, they'll be fine for now. It's just,
Yeah, and then whatever the turtle wrangler will pay out for them because it was his turtle that destroyed the house.
Seems like a very expensive race.
right. Doesn't seem worth it, mate. Doesn't seem worth it.
Nope. So, fucking vestige of divergence.
Yeah, can you clue me in on what the fuck that is?
It's, you love to speak of your god. Vestige of divergence is an artifact, something that belonged to a god. Something very powerful.
Deluxe?
Handing it out like a fucking crackerjack prize.
Just
Well-
offhand too, like that is weird. That I read that. I've read that a couple times. They basically do just hand out like it's a fucking prize.
Wait. So is this prize for the fight or the
grotto?
maid? Okay, the grotto. Yeah.
Of course, they said no one's ever made it.
Yeah.
So, the prize every year. At the same time, it makes me wonder if it's safer if they've been doing this for a long time and no one's ever gotten it. Maybe it's safer where it is.
Yeah, or a hoax.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, not in this fucking town. But I don't know anything about this land, so I mean, if you guys want to try to get this powerful artifact, I'll leave it upon yourselves to make that call.
We're good to it.
Why the fuck do you speak Manticore?
I want to just get the fuck out of here, honestly.
So, Sai, no, Galsarde just follows AO around, basically like a lost puppy. This shit is stronger than a fucking... Don't you dare be looking at what this bitch is. Fucking cheating ass.
You might just know. From past D&D campaigns, I don't know.
True.
Or his character knows.
So, with that, you guys sit there, drink, talk for a bit. Then, you start hearing, like, crowd start. It seems like a lot of crowd is moving outside. And
What's the commotion?
you hear a bunch of explosions. And I think we'll leave it there for tonight.
Does it sound at least like something I know from home?
Since you're a party town, yes.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, it's not bad explosions like shit getting rocked. It's good explosions.
Fucking hate fireworks.
But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it tonight because I'm kind of running out of shit. But yeah, as we stand, everybody's drinking besides Wilmer, who is faceless in a jail cell.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also want to just fall asleep in the jail cell. Just fall asleep as soon as I get in there.
Let's see. So there's gonna be Thea, Azul, Nimblefinger, and Godwin. So that's 4 or 5. Okay. I'm trying to look at numbers right now for next episode. But what the fuck, guys?
I mean, kind of had to happen.
Yeah, that was not how I was expecting tonight to go.
Well, if it's Karen, wouldn't it just let that shit slide?
Yeah.
If he wants to fuck up his own life, that's one thing, but to fuck up other people's.
Yeah.
Possessed by Satan.
Holy shit. What do you think, Red?
This place is cursed. I mean, he'll get out, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I would have put anti-magic shackles on him, but...
I'll get out next time.
You what?
I said I'll get out next time.
Oh, you hear another explosion. The fucking jail is just leveled. Motherfucker just levels the jail.
I wish I kept that gunpowder.
God. Try to blow up a fire dragon.
It was fucking pretty awesome. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, this was actually pretty fun.
Good session.
Mr. Fitzcan.
Fitzcarn, Fitzcane, Fitz in the can. Fitzcan's the man. If he can't do it, no one
So
can.
literally, like, I think it's the new headphones. I think this cord that came with it's fucking junk. But every time you said Karn, I couldn't hear the car part. So it kept coming out like Fitzcan.
It's a Scot.
Cairn.
Yeah, it always came out weird.
And with an R, you roll the R.
So funny.
But yeah, that was a
Anyway,
good ass session.
curious where it was gonna go.
So was I, because I was not expecting everything just to happen like that.
That's it. The guards are gonna fucking burn his ass to the ground.
I thought I was dead after I peeled my face back.
Well,
that's what I figured. All right, he's making a new character next week.
the guard
Because
had,
he
the guard
he
has
was
done his
already saying
rotation.
the character's not gonna be chaotic evil, and so he's like, I
Oh,
peeled my
that's
face. I'm like, all right, he's giving up. He's throwing you out. They're gonna
don't
burn
know.
this back with another character next week.
So the guard hasn't come back on like a rotation walk yet. Because he just threw you in there. He's like, fuck you.
So he hasn't seen my face yet.
No. So it's gonna be for next week.
Well, all right, guys. It was fun. I'm gonna hop off.
Alright, Comic Cube, be good, alright?
Alright, man. Peace.
Sai, thanks for hopping in. Because I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Because I'm like, shit. Athea, I can play a bit more. But you and your fucking emotional character, I'm like, fuck, I don't know how to play this.
Oh God! Did you see what he's typing?
Oh
in D&D?
my. We're gonna burn him at the stake. And then,
Burn him at the stake. Burn him at the stake.
and then Jeff, I could hear it in your voice. Like, you are very good at voice acting.
Well, thank you.
I don't know how the fuck you kept your voice up for 3 hours.
Oh, it's once you lock it in, it's easy. It's the hard part is switching between voices.
Oh, I fucking no. Yeah, that was ass trying to switch between Dermot and Maggie.
I got a lot of practice from reading, like when I read to my son, I do different voices for all the characters. So certain ones I can do back and forth. It's some it takes you a pause and you have to think of little tricks to get your voice to get there.
Yeah, because like last week, man, I was hitting that shit. I fucking was loving it. But this week, man, I just. So first off, I drank 2 bottles of wine yesterday by myself. Like
Yeah.
we had 3 bottles of wine all together, but I probably drank 2 by myself. And dude, I was hungover till like 4 this afternoon. I stopped drinking at 2 yesterday afternoon. My head hurt so fucking bad.
That's a trick to help you remember how to get back to a voice is when you are writing down like little information about the character. Think of like if there's certain words that when you say those, it forces your mouth and your like vocal cords into the right position. So, if I do kind of like an evil, creepy voice, I think of like the word hello, but with the O extended and everything. And it's like, hello. You know, kind of.
We got home very easily, and we weren't that drunk.
Yeah, just stuff like that.
Wine drunk's different than alcohol drunk. But yeah, I'm trying. It's odd. It really is.
Yeah. There's another one is I always think of like God dang it, you know, you just when you say that, your lip automatically just kind of pulls to the side and you realize you're talking out of the side of your mouth. Just little tricks like that.
Yeah. It's that like
Jed's the easiest one. The Pixie's the easiest one because it's just nasally.
Oh yeah.
You just straight out of your fucking nose.
I'm surprised you didn't do the Pixie.
I didn't know how to write them into your story. And Fitzcairn, it just seemed to fit.
Yeah. Because I was
better.
like your other character that we changed at the last second.
Yeah, I love how I made a fucking cleric and it was just kind of like, oh shit, that would have... You don't need 2 dead characters in your fucking story.
And then you start grilling fucking Resna for information. I'm like, fuck, I don't have any information about her yet.
Yeah, you need to fucking do some homework, man.
Dude, I just been working and dude, I've been dying lately. Like I work and then I go home and sleep. I'm like just so dead.
I get that. I do.
But like I haven't really decided where I want Resna from fully.
If she was shipped around a lot, could have been fucking anywhere.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was playing it as. That's what
I was. Yeah, I was like, it could have been Marquette. It could have been.
And that's what I was like. She doesn't really know because she's been shipped around since she was a kid. But all she really remembers is that it was like the Wildmount area and that her name's Resna.
Yeah. Well, she was saying she just remembers water. So, and then that she remembers spending a lot of time, but it's like, it was just water. It could have been Marquette for all she fucking knows. Yeah. She was on a boat.
For fuck's sake, it could have been Jigao.
Yeah.
All
and she just did a full fucking circle.
Was to go to sleep. Then I have to go through my, 4th red character betrayal. This happens.
I had to text you. I was like, man, I need your help. I'm sorry. I know you said you couldn't join us tonight, but I need your help.
What do you think I have to deal with every Saturday?
What are you talking about?
It is an inevitability that his new character betrays the party.
No, this one's different. What are you talking
You better not betray the party. I am smacking your ass when you get back. will hurt you.
Oh, real quick before I forget. So, you do also, Athea walks upstairs to go check on like Lady Alora.
Oh, Laura.
Just because that is still a portion of the story that like nobody's touched on.
We forgot
I don't even know she fucking exists.
That is true. You don't know she exists, but
I'm also one of the guards for her.
she comes down with Athea and eats dinner. I kind of forget that she's part of the story, but then I'm like, man, Jeff, you helped me with a good part of that story, so I need to make sure to bring it in.
Yeah, I'm at least familiar with the character and all that.
Yeah.
The intro. Curious where that goes.
So am I.
Holy crap.
It's like I have the book that Call of the Netherdeep, but I'm making sure I'm not gonna read it, not gonna look at it.
All I looked at was the weird funny fish because I needed fish. Like, I'm just gonna say, King, if you need like a plot line with that necromancer deal and you don't have anything, remember that Wilmer was made by a necromancer, has no memory.
Yeah.
I
It truly was.
Like something could be able to do that. So, if we don't get that vestige, we are immediately in Jigao for Bazzoxan.
I'll come up with something. Actually, no, I won't. I won't come up with something. It'll be last second me thinking off the tip of my fucking hat because I overthink it when I sit here and write it down. Because I sit here, I'm like, oh, what about this? What about this? What about this? And I hate that.
It's
One
good
day
to
we'll
have
fight the person who made
multiple
Rome.
plot lines. And my suggestion, if you're not lore building and you're building like
Is this just kind of on for the par for Red? Are these
just
types of
have-
characters he always plays, or?
No, this is absolutely his first character. I made the backstory for, and I think it
That
just
one I
looks
didn't really betray. I wanted to change character, try something new. That was my first ever character.
The next character, who was the son of the first character, party got in a disagreement,
And they killed me.
yeah, they're kind of like
So I didn't really betray the party. They betrayed me the second time.
you did shoot the barbarian sister.
She was evil.
She was locked up, man. And then his third character decided to, oh, I should definitely honor the deal and make up with a fucked up doorman. And then his fourth character, rejoined the vampire society and gave them a vestige of divergence, a hand of Vecna, and several books authored by a powerful archmage.
God.
Problems in the campaign? No, not at all.
Damn it.
So basically only two of my characters betrayed the party.
Whew. Alright, give me 1 second, fellas. Yeah, get going, Jeff.
Yeah.
Wifey
Yeah,
wonder.
I think she went to bed early tonight. I just tired. Had a house full of kids this last week. I had like 3 extra in the house for like a whole week.
Ooh, fuck that.
But yeah. I'll talk to you later, bud.
Alright, good to see you again, buddy.
Good to see you too. Bye.
Bye. Give me one. Alright.
I got damn school tomorrow.
Yeah, school?
Yeah, second day of school tomorrow.
Where the fuck you live? That school is this early.
Oh, the school is at like 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock is when I leave.
Alright. So you have a good night, alright?
Alright, you too.
Later, Red. Shy, give me 1 second, buddy. Alright, guys. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna go show multiverse. No, we're gonna do multiverse. Because, I don't know. Short and sweaty or multiverse? You know what? We're gonna do. How's this game's going? You doing good? Alright, we're gonna raid traffic. Fuck it. Alright. As always, guys, much love. Spread the love. Be good.